times. And I hide behind my stick. After a few times, switch over, pull the stick back, and extend. Bring the arm round straight. Then bring the arm round straight. In the competition, if you hit but your arm's like this, you will not score. Okay?
So every strike has to be straight arm.
Every strike has to be correct position or it won't score. So straight arm. It's where it relates to this fact as well. It's a straight kick. The leg must be straight for the kick. So it's a sister answer to that. And we switch again. So she pulls that back. Okay, we'll come around and help. Backwards into the other one. Just light transfer of weight. Okay, so we're here. 1, 4. Okay. It's not kind of like going to be fixed later on because you're going to be more dynamic and moving around. But just to get your position to begin with, think about going forwards here. Think about pulling this one back. That'll help you. Okay, have another go. And then I'm going to pull back and hit, and she's going to hit again. Later on, in competition, you can't do that. If she goes there and I'm here and delay before I start, she'll have hit me again on the other side. Okay? So later on, my block becomes my chamber. Okay? So as she comes in there, I pull straight back into the hip. Okay, so initially, the first couple of times you do this, probably it's best just to think carefully about where the block is. When you're confident with that, you can start to get that more dynamic movement. Okay? Give it a go. On the same, yeah, so if you're coming in your
so you've got to come back out.
The ones with the black band are competition sticks. So they're thinner, they weigh, I think, between 100 and 120 grams. 120 grams. Okay? Not supposed to be less than 100. The ones with the red are more than 120. They're too heavy for competition. They go up to like 180, something like that. Okay? So some people train with the red sticks, but you fight with the black sticks. So the black sticks are very light. The movement in competition is quite quick. It's not meant to be heavy. Okay? You do see sticks break in competition, but you shouldn't see them breaking all the time. Alright, so I haven't broken a stick yet in competition, but we do see sometimes when you go to the big championships, you do see some people who will break several during a fight because they're a bit overexcited. Okay? But we wear padded kit, we wear fencing mask with padding on it, so you're quite protected when you do this. Morgan wanted to make a point about hand position for people.
Yeah, there's just one thing. The hand is holding the cane. There's actually a few rules that we can discuss. It must be behind the column before you can deliver the strike. So basically, all canes got is the hand's got to be behind the spinal column on all of the strikes that you do. The arm must be straight when you deliver a strike. And you must hit within a third of the cane now. They're giving you a lot more of the cane than you used to have, which was that bit, but now you've got the end third of the cane. This other hand, in a minute, it might help you to have it behind your back, because then you can at least feel the rotation of your body as you move through the strokes. If you just rely on your arm, this other one won't move. You can at least feel the elbow. Later on, you can let it help you with the counterbalance. But you don't have to worry about this doing anything. It's certainly not a disarming hand.
So in competition, if you haven't pulled that hand behind the spine, you won't score, even if you hit the target. Okay. In competition, targets for women are head and leg below the knees. Targets for men are head, flank, and legs below the knees. So in competition, if you're a woman fighting a woman, or if you're a man fighting a woman, which occasionally you get in some competitions, team competitions, you're not
next strike, which is your vertical strike. This is a quasi-tep, and you bring it to hit the top of the head. So if you start off from your on guard position, turn your hand over, because otherwise you won't complete the strike. And this is one that you've really got to rely on the turn of your body, else you're not going to make it. Bring it right down so that you can stretch your toe right up to the ceiling and straight down. So hand over, down to the floor, up to the ceiling, and down to the floor. Okay. So that turn is important, and you think sometimes of a swan's neck as you bring this hand through, the wrist will bend. So if you're quite short, like some of us are, and you keep your arms straight, okay, you have to balance to stay through. Come over, straight again. So same idea, we're going to do 3 or 4 times. When she fires this one over, I defend the stick over my head, pointing down slightly. Again, not this way, because that will run down and hit me. If it runs down, I want it to run off the stick. Okay, so perhaps 3 or 4 times. Let's I go. Get the block the other way that time. It's also okay to block and stick the other way. It's useful for us to do both things because that leads you into different things later on. Arm should be straight there by the time. Here. Okay? Give it straight out the arm. Turn underneath and drop. And this is supposed to be horizontal. So this is hard work. But what you'll see with the really good French fighters is not only can they get to that position quite easily, but they can lift this leg and as well. And some of them will be able to move back easily into this position. Which personally I find to be quite hard work. Okay, so the low shots take a lot of leg strength, and a lot of stretching to get those positions. But if you want to do that, it's fine, but remember it will only score if you're in the right position. And it must be below the knee. If it's here, that doesn't score. It has to be below the knee. So basically your tools are your stick and your boots. Okay? That's what you're allowed. So what's going to happen this time is all just going to be that same hit you've just been doing. I have the same lock here. Previously I was stepping underneath like this, coming in from my hip. What's going to happen now is I'm going to integrate the feet process. So I'm going to whip in, foot down, pull the stick. Okay. So that's fairly straightforward. You have to think about distance with the Canne Chausson. You have to be in the right range of the technique you're going to use. So it's no use me being out here and trying to kick her. Okay, that's not going to do it for me. Here, hit. Okay, give it a try. The lateral exterior. So this is a basic block which we were doing earlier. Here, Chausson. Under, drop down. You don't have to drop down, you can do it on the high line first. I'm blocking here. Chausson. Come under. Just switch underneath there. One position. Pull back. And strike. Don't rush these because if you rush it, your position will be wrong. So come underneath. Underneath.